Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be doing some fishing with the Histar Aurora Air, and at the end of the video, I'm going to tell you my final thoughts. When it comes to casting light lures, this reel definitely can do that. About 10 minutes into my first session with the reel, we get our first hit. Oh, what's this? Trouty. When handling trout, always remember to wet the hands. First fish on the Aurora Air. Nice little rainbow trout. Let's see this guy go. Boom. Hey buddy. Session number 2, we switch over to a local lake. Right there, I saw something. Yep. On. Yes. Oh. Rainbow. Despite their size, rainbow trout hit a lot harder than redfin perch and put on a much better fight. Throughout the whole video, I've been using a 1.8 gram jig head with the Supercontinent Polaris worm.
I'm not moving. I know.
Yep, on.
Oh, look at it going.
Ha ha ha.
No.
Yep. He's still on. It's coming towards me. Oh. Rainbow. It's winter school holidays in Australia, so I've taken the family out to try and catch their first rainbow trout. Nice one.
Wow, look at baby fish. Okay. Look, baby fish.
Attack it.
Alright, Daddy, put it back.
You say bye, baby fish.
See, it's got a pink. It's a nice size for here.
She's bleeding. Oh, leave it.
Oh, first cast. First cast after moving spot, got a hit right in close. There's a hit. Oh, good hits. Yep, 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 another one. Oh. Oh. And what an absolute beauty. That's it for the fishing. Now let's get to my final thoughts. So as you can see, I've used the reel a little bit, caught a few fish on it. I've got some opinions on the reel, both positive and negative. And I thought the best thing to do moving forward is to start a spreadsheet and start, scoring these reels, giving them defined categories, so that everyone can make an informed decision based on the categories, and not blow any money making mistakes and getting the best value possible. Anyway, I've got 6 categories and also a bonus category. If a reel has a dual spool, I'll give it an extra point. But category number 1 is the looks. Now, although these aren't the stock knobs, I think the looks are pretty good on this reel. I mean, looks are a matter of taste, but compared to every other reel on the CDM market, I think this one looks quite good, and I'm giving it 4.5 stars for looks. Now, the next category is out of the box quality. Now, that takes into consideration tolerances like sloppiness in the handle, or whatever else issues the reel might have. And I'm giving this 3 stars. The third category is light castability and ease to cast light. Now, this reel, I'm giving it 5 stars. It casts really well. I've casted the Pure Lure Silver Feather the most out of any other reel, and that casts really well. But I think this one, at those lighter weights, I don't cast super light, as you guys know. Probably 2 grams is as light as I really go, and I do cast around that 2.5 gram mark quite a lot. And I got a feeling this casts just slightly further than the Silver Feather, so I'm giving this 5 stars. The next category is the braking ability. Now, even though this one, it has the internal dial and the external dial, which I don't know if it's necessary or whatever. I've just got my internal dial on 3, haven't touched it, barely had to adjust the external dial, and had no issues. Had some blow-ups where it's been a little bit windy, where maybe the Silver Feather performs better in that circumstance, but still, I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 stars. The value. Now, value is obviously price versus the quality of the reel in terms of its components and tolerances and the performance of the reel. So this metric is a pretty important metric, and I'm going to give this 4.5 stars. Now, the last category is smoothness on retrieve. I did my spreadsheet, which I have 6 reels on it so far, and I'll release that in the not too distant future. But I thought, I have to add this smoothness category, because that's gonna sort of make a little bit of a difference to some of these scores, and it is definitely a factor. Now, the smoothness on this reel is not the best. I wouldn't say there's a grittiness to it, but it's definitely not buttery. And with the stock knobs, obviously these are not the stock knobs. The stock knobs are pretty badly shimmed, to be honest. And you know, there's a little bit of play here, so that would make it even worse. So I'm actually just going to give it a 3 out of 5 for that. And it doesn't get a bonus point because it doesn't have a dual spool. I thought that would be a good extra category to have, you know, because you're paying for the dual spool. If you get the dual spool, whether or not that is any extra value or not, that is up to the person, but that is an extra point that I give reels in the future. You'll see that when I release the spreadsheet, but yeah, obviously this one doesn't have one. So out of the 6 categories, so basically, you know, out of a possible 31 points, this one scores 24. So that's pretty good. I've got, you know, as I said, I've got 6 reels on the spreadsheet so far from my personal experience, and I will add some more. And I don't know if I should maybe add some more based on other people's feedback and try and get an accurate score. But yeah, 24 is definitely a pretty solid score. So that's it for the Histar Aurora Air. Pretty solid reel. I definitely wouldn't hesitate to buy one, particularly at this price point. I mean, at its original price point, it wouldn't score 24. It would probably score something like maybe 22, maybe. But yeah, at its current price point, it's a pretty damn good reel. All right, guys, if you have any comments or you think I should add some more categories, something like that, let me know. Drop it down in the comments. And as always, I'll catch you guys next time.